Do 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 do.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, what's that? It's the mystery document. Today we're going to be talking about the Bill of Rights. Although the Bill of Rights initially only applied to white men, it was amended multiple times so that now any citizen over the age of 18 can vote. Slavery has been abolished, all men are free, and citizens may own private property. The Bill of Rights made many things possible for American citizens. The first 10 amendments of the Constitution make up the Bill of Rights. The First Amendment prohibits Congress from making any law respecting an establishment of religion. It also provides for the right to trial by jury in certain civil cases and protects the right to bear arms. Hey guys, Liv Trayman here. Today we're going to be talking about whether America has lived up to the ideal of rights. The first subject we're going to be talking about is civil rights. Over the years, civil rights has made great leaps toward equality among all races. Although equality in the eyes of all Americans may never be achieved, America has made many improvements as far as belonging rights. Civil rights started on March 6 of 1857 when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in the Dred Scott decision to deny citizenship and constitutional rights to all black people. This court ruling was a result of the government deciding that a slave residing in a free state territory was not entitled to his freedom. The Supreme Court therefore ruled that African Americans were not and could never be citizens of the United States. America made their first advancement towards equality on January 1st of 1863, when President Lincoln passed the Emancipation Proclamation. This worked to free all slaves in the Confederacy. This proclamation was advanced when the 13th Amendment was created to abolish slavery. The new proposition quickly experienced pushback as a necessary number of states worked to ratify the amendment. The 13th Amendment was finally passed in December of 1865, which made slavery and involuntary servitude illegal. Soon after, in February of 1870, civil rights continued to improve with the 15th Amendment. This amendment gave African Americans, including former slaves, the right to vote. However, during this time period, African Americans were not welcomed despite the new laws put in place. They were heavily segregated from the rest of the society in poor facilities. On March 1st of 1875, the Civil Rights Act prohibited these actions. The act guaranteed equal access to public accommodations regardless of race or color. Civil rights continued to improve when President Kennedy took office on March 6, 1960. He issued Executive Order 10925 prohibiting discrimination within federal government. Equal opportunity for hiring was given to everyone despite race. Even after all these laws were passed to give African Americans equal rights, they still struggled with discrimination in the American society. However, today African Americans have achieved equal rights in America's federal government. To continue our discussion, we're going to talk about women's rights. Women began with no say in their education, profession, home life, and voting. Over the decades, women have not failed to push these boundaries down and fight for equal rights. Now in 2018, women have gained all of these rights along with the respect of society. The Seneca Falls Convention in 1848 marked the first major step for women's rights. At the convention, women and men signed the Declaration of Sentiments, which was a plea for the end of discrimination against women. But 1920 was a year of victory for women's rights when the 19th Amendment was ratified, ensuring women the right to vote. In 1963, the Equal Pay Act was passed by Congress. This promised equal wages for everyone despite race, color, religion, national origin, or gender. Opportunities in the workforce became more promising for women as time continued. A great example of this advancement was in 1983 when Dr. Sally K. Ride became the first American woman to be sent into space. The most current event that shows how far women have come took place in 2016 when Hillary Clinton secured this Democratic presidential nomination. Hillary was the first U.S. woman to lead the ticket of a major party. Although women still haven't fully achieved equal rights, they have come very far from where they started. Success has been the result of their fight for equal rights so far, and the progress that follows is extremely likely to do the same.
The LGBT movement, standing for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender movement, started with these people hiding who they truly were, and now this community is able to stand united and they're openly proud about their sexualities. The first important LGBT rallies began on June 28, 1969. Civilians at the Stonewall Inn fought against the police for raiding their neighborhood bar. In 1972, the first openly gay minister was appointed in the Church of Christ, and in 1980, the LGBT community suffered a major setback when the AIDS epidemic broke out. In 1997, actress Ellen DeGeneres, a popular 20th century icon, came out on national TV. In 2000, Vermont became the first state to perform same-sex marriages, and in June 2015, the Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage nationwide. But sadly, the LGBT community still suffers problems today. For example, in 28 states, people can still be fired for being gay.
As we've discussed, America has made huge improvements along the front of rights, but we still have a long journey ahead. Brought to our attention that an unarmed teenager was shot 6 times by a white police officer in Ferguson, Missouri, causing an outbreak of riots. America needs to make laws that protect lives of all races. And on to Skylar.
In 2016, the average woman in the United States made 79 cents for every buck paid to the average man. The gap widens by race, with black women earning 60 cents and Hispanic earning 55 cents to every white man's dollar. Even though women have earned many rights, there's still work to be done in the federal government for full gender equality. Now on to Jessica.
We've recently heard that it is still legal to fire people in 28 states due to their sexual orientation. This is over half of the states in America. The federal government has come a long way to give people in the LGBT community equal rights.
Altogether, America has come a long way to give American citizens rights, but they still have major issues within the federal government that need to be addressed.
Over the last few decades, American rights have grown for all American citizens. Even though there will always be more work to do to give minorities equal rights, America has lived up to the ideal of rights. Looking back at the start of the country, rights were only given to white men. Today, rights are given to every American citizen, despite gender, race, religion, or background.